Welcome everybody to the post-race conference of Great Britain. With me is Jam, Red Bull Racing, Bonta Bullets, Mercedes, and Fossie, Lotus. First question is to Jam. You've had a bit of a podium drought the past few weeks. How does it feel to be back on top?
Feels really good. I've missed being like right at the front because other guys have been getting a lot quicker. But yeah, feels good, and I hope to keep it at the front and hopefully win the title in the end.
You must feel pretty confident.
For the title?
Yeah. You're way ahead of everyone else, aren't you?
Yeah, the gap is pretty big, and plus, like, the guys from like 2nd to 6th keep taking points off each other. So hopefully do it in the next few races, but if not, then I'll just keep on going.
Right, next is Fossie. First podium of the season. Bit overdue, don't you think?
Yeah, and possibly no, because sometimes the way it is. But it does feel like a great weight off my shoulders, to be fair.
Do you think if you'd have got a better start, you would have won the race?
Not too sure. It's too hard to say. In hindsight, you can, yeah. But I'm happy with 2nd. For now, I can start to push on and aim for better things in the future.
And to Bonta Bullets. How does it feel to be on the podium?
Not bad, 2nd time here. Probably feel like I shouldn't have been on the podium this week. Obviously with your unfortunate disconnection, Lynn's had a few problems as well, and a few other drivers. I'm probably very lucky to be on the podium.
Do you think that you can really challenge for the top 8 in the championship now?
I don't see any reason why not. I've always felt for most of the season, apart from Canada, I've had decent pace to get points, just not had any real luck in the race and personal mistakes during the races which have cost me. I've managed to cut all out in Silverstone really, start, kept it consistent, and just got to hope if I can carry that on for the rest of the season, then points will follow and hopefully just be able to pick off a few drivers as I did this week.
Right, I'm just going to go back to Jam now. Swain's appearing as your closest rival in the championship in terms of pace, and also Fruit Loops, who's rejoining us for Japan. How do you feel about the Japan Grand Prix and your chances of getting back on the podium?
Well, based on the practice just then, I learned the track pretty quickly and seemed to have some good pace, but I'm sure Fruit Loops and Swain will have as well. But I wouldn't rule like yourself out, Massey, Fozzie and a few others. But we'll have to see over the practices to see what everyone's like.
Well, thank you very much. That concludes the press conference for Great Britain.